Okay.
We're going to do a letter song first. Hey, Willow. This one.
26 letters, A to Z. We can sing it easily. But what if we go from C to A? Then would it be so easy to say? Let's find out. I know my alphabet backward and forward. I know my alphabet backward and forward. I know my alphabet backward and forward. It's easy as ABC. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. I know my alphabet backward and forward. I know my alphabet backward and forward. I know my alphabet backward and forward. It's easy as ABC. As ABC. C, Y, X, W, V, U, T, X, R, Q, and D. O, N, N, O, K, J, I, H, G, F, B, D, C, B, A. I know my alphabet backward and forward. I know my alphabet backward and forward. I know my alphabet backward and forward. It's easy as ABC. It's easy as ABC. It's easy as ABC. ABC.
I'm going to read a story with Miss Long in it. And Miss Long is going to be all alone on a snow day. So we're going to see what Miss Long does on her snow day all alone. So y'all listen, because our activity, we're going to do something that's related to this story, okay? So you listen to what Miss Long is going to do. Miss Long woke up and shivered. Brr! Her room was very cold. Her room was very what, Leslie? Cold. It was very cold. When she looked over at her alarm clock, she saw that it had stopped. The power was out. The power was what, Willow?
Out.
It was out. She thought, no wonder it's so cold. Miss Long jumped out of her bed and quickly put on her warm robe and fluffy slippers. When she looked out the window, she saw white snow everywhere. What did she see outside, Daniel?
White snow everywhere.
White snow everywhere. The bushes were covered in snow, and thick icicles hung from the trees. Snow swirled from the sky. Look! Looks like I won't be going anywhere today. Miss Long started humming. She loved to be snowed in. The thought of a long, lazy day stretching ahead made her giggle. She put some logs in the fireplace and soon had a cozy fire burning. What did she have burning? Violet?
A fire.
A fire. She had a fire because it was cold. It didn't take long for her small house to warm up. She was glad that she had baked a loaf of bread the night before. She cut a couple of slices and spread them with strawberry jam. That sounds good. After eating her breakfast, Miss Long thought of her little bird friends. So she got some bird seed. Miss Long got what, Joanna? Bird seed. And scattered it onto the snow-covered porch rail. Soon several birds were enjoying the treat. Miss Long pretended to skate back to her bedroom to get some books and magazines to read. She pulled a quilt from her bed and settled herself on the sofa so she could enjoy the fire. What was she doing? She was on a what, Josie?
Fire.
There was a fire, but what was she sitting on? Was she sitting on a hard chair?
I can't remember.
Okay. Who remembers what she was sitting on? Blair?
A sofa.
A sofa, like a couch. She was sitting on her couch. Do you remember what she grabbed? Angelica?
Books and magazines.
Books and magazines. What else did she grab from her bed? What did she grab from her bed, Juliana?
A quilt.
A quilt. It was just like a blanket. So she grabbed a blanket and she sat on her sofa near the fire to read her magazines and books. What luxury! I mean, it's amazing. It was amazing. She sighed. When her eyes got tired from reading, she set her book on the coffee table and pulled the quilt up around and took a long nap. What did she do after she read? She took a
Long nap.
a long nap. She awoke at 2 o'clock to the hum of the refrigerator. What do you think happened? She heard the refrigerator was humming. What do you think happened? Violet?
She woke up.
She woke up, but what makes the refrigerator hum? It wasn't humming before because there was no power. What do you think happened?
The power was back.
The power is back. Good job, because the refrigerator started working. If there was no power, it wasn't working, and then the power got on. It will start working. The power is back on, she said. That means donuts. What does that mean, Madison?
Donuts.
Donuts. Miss Long always made homemade donuts when it snowed. Donuts took a lot of time to make, and there was plenty of time to make them on a snowy day. She busied herself in the kitchen and soon had the donuts rising near the fire. After they doubled in size, she heated oil in a large pan and began to cook. The smell of cooking donuts was almost as nice as their taste. Ding dong! Miss Long knew who was at the door. Who do you think is at the door? Joanna?
Santa.
Do you think Santa? Juliana?
Miss Silent.
Miss Silent? Angelica?
An elf on the shelf.
And elf on the shelf. Well, let's find out. Mr. and Miss Short and Miss Silent and Marker E always joined her for her fresh homemade donuts when it snowed. She had a lot of people at her door, didn't she? She had a wonderful day all to herself, but now she was ready to enjoy a snack and some time with her friends. Come on in, she called. The donuts are hot. So, now I'm going to ask you some questions. How does Miss Long's room feel when she wakes up? Blair?
Cold.
Cold. It was cold. Why does Miss Long's room feel so cold? Willow?
Because it snowed.
Because it snowed. And Juliana?
The power went out.
The power went out. What do your parents do when the electricity goes out at your house? Addison?
They use their flash. I'm on
The flashlights on their phones. What about you, Joanna?
sitting on the couch
Sitting on the couch doing what?
crying.
Crying? right on the couch. Ashton,
Get in my mom and dad's bed.
get in your mom and dad's bed. It's probably really warm, ain't it? Jackson,
Get the flashlight.
you get the flashlights. Aislinn,
Put flashlights everywhere so we can see.
put flashlights everywhere so you can see. Juliana,
Wait until the power comes back on.
you wait till the power comes back on. What we do is we get a bunch of candles and we light them so we can see. Yes. Does Miss Long enjoy being all alone? What do you think, Violet?
Yes.
You think so? Sometimes it's good to have alone time, right? But sometimes it's also good to have time with your friends and your family. What does Miss Long make for her friends on snowy days? Josie.
Donuts.
She makes donuts, homemade donuts. What does Miss Long do while the power is out? Aislinn.
A magazine and look
She reads magazines and
and
books.
get the quill.
Gets a quill, like a blanket.
Mm-hmm.
What else did she do, Joanna? She was sitting on a couch on the sofa, yeah. What did she do on that after she was reading? What did she do, Angelica?
Take a nap.
She took the nap. And then she woke up and the power was back. What, Willow? The white power was back on. Right? And then she decided to make what, right?
Homemade donuts.
Homemade donuts. Why does Miss Long put out seeds for the birds? Why do you think she put seeds out for the birds? Willow?
So they could eat.
So they can eat. Joanna?
Take care of them.
To take care of them. Aislinn?
So they need a snack because there's no food.
Because there's no food, they might need a snack because there's snow on the ground, right? Yeah. Good job, Aislinn. Good job, y'all. So we are going to do a little worksheet with Miss Long on her snow day. So Miss Long is all alone. So we're going to cut out some pictures of Miss Long and glue them in the story, like how they went in order. You see these stars right here in these boxes? This was what happened first, because there's one star. Then there's two stars, so it's going to be happened second, what happened third, what happened last, what happened fourth. What does it look like she's doing right here? You don't know if you can see it. What does it look like she's doing, Daniel?
Outside.
She's outside, but what do you think she's doing outside? Go ahead, Daniel.
Drinking coffee.
I don't see no coffee. There's some birds. What do you think she's doing, Blair?
Putting out birdseed.
Putting out birdseed. That's right. What does it look like she's doing right here, Addison?
Hiking up.
Right here? Can you see it? What does it look like she's doing?
Asleep.
Right there. Does she look asleep?
No.
She's got something in her hand. What does it look like she's doing? Do you need help from a friend? What is she doing? Jackson.
Sitting on the couch.
Sitting on the couch doing what?
Reading books.
Reading books and magazines. Then what is she doing in this picture, Willow?
She's sleeping.
She's sleeping. And then last, what is she doing, Juliana?
Making donuts.
She's making donuts. So we're going to cut them out and figure out which one happened first, second, third, and fourth, and glue them down, right? What do you think happened first in our story? You remember, Angelica?
Feeding birds.
She was feeding birds. That's right. What was she doing second? Juliana?
Reading a book.
Huh? She was reading a book. What was she doing third. What was she doing after she read the books, Violet?
Sleeping.
She was sleeping. And then she woke up, and then what was she doing last, Jackson?
Cooking donuts.
Cooking donuts. Go ahead and put your name at the top, and then you can go ahead and start cutting your pictures out and gluing them down. Make sure to put your full name on your sheet, okay? Your full name. Go ahead and put your name on your Write your full name. We're not playing with your This is where they ripped it out of the book. When we start our name, are we going to start right here or are we going to start here? We're going to start on the line, so we're going to put your double right there. Then you can write your middle and last name right here. How about you start with your first name? And I'll mix that. See, Aubrey, she started doing phrasing right there on the line. Y'all need to finish. Okay. I'll finish passing it out when we get back from lunch.